Hi everyone and assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are well. Today's recipe is omelette, and we won't just be making one omelette today, we'll be making two different omelettes. So for the first type of omelette, we will take a quarter teaspoon of red chili powder and add that to a bowl. And next goes in a quarter teaspoon of salt. And then we add in a quarter teaspoon of dry coriander powder. And then also a quarter teaspoon of zeera powder, which is also known as cumin powder. Then goes in a little bit of coriander, finely chopped green chilies, but only a little bit, and also chopped tomatoes, and some chopped onions. If you don't like tomatoes, or if you're making them for your children and they don't like it, you don't need to add them in. Then you just mix all of that together. Next we add in 2 eggs. Then we just mix the egg in really well, and you continue mixing it with a fork, and the more you mix it, the more fluffy your omelette will be. Next we add some oil to a pan and put your flame on low heat, and then you just add in your omelette mixture to the pan. Then you need to cook your omelette for at least 2 to 3 minutes on each side, but you need to make sure that you keep checking up on your omelette so that you don't burn it. So here you can see after a couple of minutes, my mum is just checking the other side to see if it's cooked and then if it needs to be flipped. So as you can see, it's gone a little bit brown, so now it's time to flip it. And then you just cook the other side until you see that it's also gone a little bit darker in colour. Also, you need to make sure that you press your omelette, because the uncooked egg would come to the surface, which once you flip it again, it can cook. And a sign that your omelette will be cooked is when you no longer see the omelette, or you no longer see the egg coming up when you press it. So as you can see in the middle of the omelette, the egg liquid has come to the surface, so you know that it's still not cooked. So you continue cooking it for just a little bit longer. So this is how our first omelette looks like, and this is definitely for the people that like a little bit of kick in their omelette. And the second omelette that we're going to make isn't that spicy, and it's a lot more plain. So we will take a quarter teaspoon of salt in a bowl and a quarter teaspoon of black pepper. And this one's way simpler than the first one. So now we just mix that a little bit, and then we just add in some chopped green bell pepper, some chopped spring onions, and some coriander. And then we mix that together, and then we just add in 2 eggs. And mix that in well. And just like before, we add in a little bit of cooking oil to our pan on low heat. And you just wait for around 20 to 30 seconds for the oil to heat up. And we just add in our omelette mixture. So after about 1 to 2 minutes, just make sure that you check up on your omelette so that it hasn't burned. And once you start seeing that it's developed like a darker colour, it's time to flip the omelette. And then you just gently press down on the omelette to make sure that any of the uncooked egg mixture can come to the surface. And you need to make sure that you gently press down on it so that as much of the uncooked liquid egg mixture can come to the top. And then you just flip it to the other side so that the egg can cook. And once you start noticing that none of the egg mixture is coming to the surface, you know that it's all ready and cooked. So as you can see over here, you can't see any of the egg mixture coming. So you know that it is time to take it out and it's all cooked. So this is how our second omelette looks like. You can use a pan to toast your bread so that it is a lot more crispier, but you can also use a toaster to toast your bread. So to make the sandwich, we decided to go with ketchup, but instead, if you don't like ketchup, you can totally eliminate that and just have your omelette plain as it is in a sandwich. Or if you want to add any other sauce of your choice, you can do that as well. So this is how our omelette sandwiches look like. They were so crispy and tasty, and we highly recommend you guys to try this recipe out and let us know down in the comments below if you like the recipe. We hope you guys enjoyed our video. Please do like, share and subscribe, and we will catch you next time with a new recipe.